Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the RapChat podcast. Now, before we head into the podcast, I'm your host, Luke Dick.
I'm Elias Eldridge.
And
no Sam Kenny.
Yeah, there's no Sam Kenny today. I'm sorry if you were listening on audio, there's no Sam. Sam is busy working today.
He's a working boy.
But yeah, before we head into the show, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, make sure to comment, and to subscribe. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever else you get your podcasts, make sure to leave us a rating. Please also leave us a review. And you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at RapChat Podcast, where we post new clips of the show every single week. So welcome back, Elias.
Thanks for having me.
This is Thursday. This is Thursday episode, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is our Thursday episode.
Did you think it was Sunday?
No, I don't even know. I'm like, could have been
You're
Tuesday, could have been Friday, could have been
Honestly,
Wednesday. I don't even know.
Dude, days are blending.
Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday.
Do days blend for you like that?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
getting heavy.
Because all the online when I do online school and stuff like that, I just know what to, like, if I had this class this day, I know what I've got the next day. So I don't even really think about
like,
the actual day of the week.
I'm just like, okay, tomorrow I have this.
Yes, because I know if I've got, I know Sunday. I know Sunday, that's for sure.
Nice.
And so I wake up and like once I know I've got this class on Monday, I just know how the rest of my week's gonna go.
It's like routine.
It's so I don't even like really pay attention to what day it is. But
it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
January 19th.
Yep.
6:41 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time.
Absolutely. So, since Sam's on here, I don't know. We're probably going to make this a little bit of a shorter episode. There isn't like a whole lot to talk about. We're only talking about one game because the Dallas game is tonight, and it's too late for us to cover that episode.
Yeah.
And do a podcast afterwards. So we're gonna cover that game on Sunday.
The Miami game was a good game too, though. So.
Miami's game was a great game, and I think there's a decent amount to talk about the Miami game.
And then we'll do that. Then get into Player of the Week, and then we'll look ahead a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a good move. So I had the Miami game, and that was 2 days ago, Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, so Monday, January 17th. So,
first of all, shout out Gary Trent Jr. Happy birthday!
Yeah, 23rd birthday.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gary Trent,
my best friend.
Yep.
I texted him happy birthday yesterday. He responded. He was like, "Oh, thanks, buddy. We'll get you out your game soon."
Dude, thanks, bro, so much. Appreciate it.
No, we have this thing, me and him. Yeah. I texted my birthday. He says,
he's
thank
like, bro,
you.
this is how I know we're tight, bro,
Yeah,
because you text me on my birthday, bro.
Yeah.
One day, RapChat Podcast's Instagram page will DM all the Raptors on their birthdays.
Maybe they'll respond.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think if we on Justin Champagne's birthday, I think he'd probably respond.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, no hate to Justin Champagne, but who else is gonna say everything?
Yeah. Fair enough.
What's DMing Justin Champagne?
Utah, maybe.
No, he's got a lot of dudes from Japan.
Yeah, that's facts.
Svi. No one even likes Svi. I'm sorry, Svi.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sure you're an awesome person. Sam doesn't like you. I like you. I think you're still of hope.
Yeah. Is he turning 25 this year?
Yes.
He's got to get it gone then.
Gotta get rid of that guy. David Johnson.
Yeah. Well, this guy has played maybe like 2 games.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's head right into it, guys. Excuse me.
So I still have a cold, by the way, so I might be sniffling a little bit.
Yeah, it's
sorry about that.
I'm sure the audience will bear with us.
Yeah, I hope so.
So yeah, Raptors versus Miami. So first quarter, we had a decent start on defense. I actually think the way we started this game was better than the way we started the Milwaukee game.
I think the defense most of the game was pretty solid to me, especially the second half picked up. We'll get there, but
yeah.
No, I think the defense was really good. This game it was really tight. A lot of good rotations, especially for only playing 6 guys.
Yeah, yeah, really, it's true. Yeah. I think we had some hustle plays out the start. Just guys getting steals, grabbing rebounds. Crashing the boards. I think on both ends was huge for us. And we had some big defensive stops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think God gave us a lot of momentum coming in the first quarter.
Pascal had 3 steals in that first quarter.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He was doing really well, actually. And they were being very sloppy with their passes. They were really bad. Even Jimmy Butler, to be honest, in some of his passes, I'm like, bruh.
They didn't have a Kyle this game, so they didn't really have a legit point guard.
You know what's funny? Kyle's averaging like pretty much exactly what he was averaging. I'm pretty sure like our championship year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still really good. Dude.
He is, man. Like,
and he's like top 5 in assists per game, I think, or something like that.
Well, yeah, and people expect Kyle to be like the savior of the Miami Heat when it's like, okay, bro, chill out.
Also,
yeah, like
first of all, Heat don't even need a savior. They're really good already.
yeah, they
And
are
just,
good. And
like, don't put so much pressure on him. He's there to.
honestly, I think he's there for like playoffs. Like when the playoffs come around, he's such a great floor general.
Yeah, he's a winner.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
So yeah, like, I mean, a lot of the older guys, that's what they're there for. You know, like even
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, exactly. Like who cares? You don't need you can set him all season. You'll be fine. But once the playoffs come around, he's real important.
And they're still missing Victor Oladipo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at his basketball reference yesterday. I forgot how good he was that one year.
He's very good, man. He
averaged 23 points a game while on really good shooting and averaged most steals in the league.
Yeah, man.
That season, like he was really good for a little bit.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna see how. I haven't really. I don't think has he played any really games with the Heat yet.
He played like 10.
Yeah, like nothing really
when he first got there, and he wasn't that good in those games. But yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. We weren't shooting well to start. At the 7-minute mark, we were 4 for 9.
Yeah.
Like it was just our shooting wasn't there, man. We were just taking bad shots, missing them. Then we had lots of turnovers too. We were giving up the ball, and I was like, "Come on, guys!" Like you'd think just that's one of the things that we wouldn't really have to worry about at this point in the season, even though we've been through so much, is just taking care of the ball. I think our passing generally has been actually quite good.
Yeah, it has. But I think it's this whole still trying to get everybody together and all this stuff. I think that's still going to take a while. I mean, I feel like at the end of the season, we'll still be saying they're still gelling because it's been changing so much.
Yeah, I think so too.
Also, but Miami's defense is also
really
good,
that's what I was going to say. Is they were getting in the passing lanes. Yeah. That's the thing, right?
Jimmy Butler's a beast.
He is a beast
on defense.
I love Jimmy Butler so much, man.
Too,
He's such a good player, man. He's got such a great attitude.
I know.
So
also, have you seen his fish tank? He has this huge fish tank in the shape of a stereo in his house.
What?
It's really cool.
Does he like fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like super country. He loves country music.
What?
It's like he pumps himself up to country music for games.
Bruh.
Yeah, he like has it in his headphones. Like you see those guys shooting around with headphones on. He's listening to like Blake Shelton and stuff like that.
Jimmy, my guy, you need to listen to some different music. Didn't he like grow up kind of country?
I don't know. Where's he from?
He had a very difficult life growing up.
Oh yeah, he got like kicked out of the house at 17.
Yeah,
he played at
That's why I'm thinking of Dennis Rodman because he got kicked out of his house at like that age sort of too, and he kind of is like country music and stuff too.
Oh, he's from Houston, Texas, Jimmy Butler. But he like got kicked out of the house like 16 or something. Then he went to a Division III school for basketball.
Yeah,
or something,
right. Yeah,
and then he got to Marquette. And the rest is history.
Yeah, good for him, man.
30th overall pick too.
Yeah. I think you can definitely see Jimmy's respect for the Raptors too, knowing that Pascal's 27th pick.
Oh yeah.
Fred is undrafted. A lot of our guys, Boucher, G League type of thing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like these guys have been grinding. Yeah, and Jimmy and Kyle have always had a good relationship.
Oh yeah, they love each other, dude.
Oh yeah. Then so lots of turnovers. Our defense was starting to lack near the end of the first quarter. We were just fouling a lot, man. Precious, bro. Precious and Pascal, dude. And like they were just racking up these fouls. I'm like, understand, like, go for it.
I'm so polarized with Precious.
Yeah, his defense
is insanely good for the most part. But
up just a bit.
But
there we go.
Better.
Oh yeah,
good.
Much better.
We're good.
Oh yeah,
we're good.
We're good.
We good now? God damn. No, like halftime, like dude, let's go. Dude's a baller. He gets like his rebounding's really good.
Unbelievable.
And his hustles there. But he just makes so many weird decisions.
Very weird.
Especially just waving Pascal Siakam off, things like that. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you're not that guy yet. And
not even close.
But no, his defense's rotations are really good. Just his post defense for his size against bigger guys is really good.
I think he maybe also kind of had a little bit of a thing out for Miami too, because he used to play there, so he kind of knows their system.
He had a pretty sick dunk at some point in this game.
He did, yeah.
Second quarter or something.
But yeah, he was fouling quite a bit, and I was not impressed. When we started, like I said, careless passing. Although, one thing I noticed from the very beginning of the game is Chris was doing very well. Mm-hmm. Chris is jumping for rebounds. There was a lot of times he was given the ball on the three-point line, and he chose to give the ball up.
Yes.
Especially when Gary's not there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because if Gary's on the floor, you have to give it up. You have to give it up. That's Gary's shot every time. Yeah. The only person who should be passing that ball is Gary
Yeah.
away if that's his choice. In other words, we should be getting the ball to Gary.
Yeah.
And I noticed Chris was giving the ball to OG. OG hit a couple threes, which was just great. And like he's giving the ball to Pascal, especially once he gets in space at the floor. There was a couple times where he was out on the perimeter and he shot faked and then drove in, which I would love to see. You know what I mean? Like he had one of those against the Bucks too. Was that our last game before the Miami game? Yeah. The Bucks too, where he shot faked, drove in and shot a little bit of a jumper. You know what I mean? And it's like, Chris, man, that's it. That's what we want.
Yeah.
I'd like that. Okay.
And yeah, like the fact, like you said, even though like guys like Gary aren't there, where he's still passing the ball up, it's like you can see him using his head more.
Yes, man.
Because that was he played so instinctively at the start of the year, where he just wouldn't think at all, and he'd just be like, "Oh, ball, shoot."
Right.
It's like, no, man, that's not you. So just him. I feel like he's really coming into himself now.
Totally.
And it's really, really helpful because if we still had old Chris right now,
Extremely helpful.
if we still had old Chris right now, it would be bad because we're
Brutal.
playing. He's one of the 6 guys we're playing. Yeah, no, it would be tough. So shout out to Chris for doing all that.
Yeah, he's been grinding.
Yeah.
And then our offense started flowing better towards the end of that first quarter. Starting to make better passes, handling the ball a little bit better, finding our guys.
Yeah.
And knowing which guys can do what, which is very important. I think that's like, I think I started to see a better connection between Scotty and OG this game. I think that because I think there's been a problem a little bit with Scotty and OG because they kind of have similar roles, and they kind of they're
both like 6'8" dudes. It's like same size,
can do
on
similar
the wings,
things.
that can do similar things. Both like to score inside more. And it's just they really overlap in
totally.
in their abilities, and yeah, it's kind of hard to define. Like, am I going to score this player as OG? And and Scotty also not scoring as much recently is part of that because when OG's not scoring on offense, he's not doing a ton. Else. He's not really a playmaker like that. So. Yeah, that whole dynamic's kind of tough right now, but it did look better this game.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was better to see that. So second quarter, man, fouls. I was just getting so angry, man, especially because we haven't been shooting. Our free throw shooting hasn't been great as of late. So just like seeing that just constantly fouling is so frustrating because I know we're not making those points back, and it's just like. It just can be very tiring.
And Miami is making their free throws.
They is
making
their free throws. They are making their free throws.
11 for 11 in the second quarter.
Yeah, man. Like, and look at that. They took 11 free throws, bro. What are we doing fouling them so much? So rebounding has been solid in the second quarter. I think we had our offensive rebounding had some uptick there. We got a lot of possessions back, which is something I think is a common thing we've been seeing over the past, month or so, a lot more offensive rebounding, which is just important. That's one of the reasons why our team is designed the way it is to get those offensive rebounds. Defense was just lacking hella in the second quarter. So bad. But near towards the end, you could just tell that this was just a very competitive quarter. Both teams are going at it. It was just a very scrappy game. That's what I had. It was just guys were fighting for things, fighting for every basket. There wasn't a lot of easy baskets being made at all, especially in the second quarter. But man, I gotta say, Fred with 3 bad turnovers to kind of end off this. I mean, he did steal the ball back in order for them to not be able to score, but they almost had a fast break to end the quarter. Like. You know what I mean? It was just very disappointing to see. Like
I'll give Fred some leeway.
Of course, we're gonna give Fred some leeway, but they were bad turnovers.
Yeah,
they were bad. They were not they weren't really to anybody. The passes, they were directly in passing lanes. One of them was directly to,
I think that does kind of speak volumes though of Miami's defense because it is next level. Jimmy Butler is really just.
Where are they ranked?
That's a good question. I know they're up there.
4th or something?
NBA defensive.
Or not even defense, just ranked in general standings.
Oh, I think they're 2nd in the East right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think. Let me check that also real quick. I know they're up there for sure. I think it's Chicago, them, then Brooklyn.
Okay.
Right now. and then Milwaukee's 4th. It's really tight up there though. They're switching every game.
See, Clash of Clans notification on your phone.
Clash of Clans is fun. Yeah, they're second right now.
Okay, well,
28 and 16.
They were playing really well. So halftime comes around, 51-58. You know, for us, the 8th seed or whatever we are, the 8th or 9th seed, for us to be playing the 2nd seed and, you know, to be having this good of a game off the start was great to see, right? I think it speaks volumes to the fact we just came off of winning against the Bucks. Third quarter, our defense was decent, but we were still fouling, man. We were just still fouling. I'm surprised nobody fouled out this game. I think OG.
It's kind of crazy the fact we're playing 6 guys and none of them fouled out.
OG had 5 fouls, I think.
I think a few of them had 5 fouls.
Yeah.
Only OG.
Wow. How many did Precious have? 4?
Just 2.
Really?
And this in the first half.
Oh wow. Chris?
Chris had 3. OG 5, Scotty 4.
Yeah,
Pascal
Scotty.
and Fred both had 3.
Right, but even still, like.
I mean, that's gonna happen though. With
true.
Playing 6 guys plus Champagny for a solid few minutes.
It's facts.
Oh man, I want to talk about it at the end of the game, but like we need more guys that we can trust.
More depth.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I feel like in all the previous years I've been a Raptor fan, that's the thing that we were the best at having was depth.
Yeah,
you know, we had such a deep bench.
I mean, our starting lab now was our bench mob a few years ago. Remember
right. Yeah, that's true actually. Because Fred used to come off of the bench.
It was Fred. It was Norm. It was OG. It was CJ Miles, Pascal, and Jakob Pertl.
Right.
I want Jakob Pertl on our team so bad.
Really?
Dude, so bad.
We'll save that conversation. We'll save that till the end. But so we're still fouling. Passing has been better. I think we're finding each other. You know, we're starting to. We're gaining that recognition. That's why I think we saw a little bit better communication between Scotty and OG. We're starting to get to know each other, what our games are like, and you know, less conflict on the offensive end. We're starting to actually get to the right guys at the right time. OG, man, he was right to beef with Gabe Vincent, dude. This guy was pushing him unnecessarily, dude. And the ref on the baseline.
Guy's like barely moving. He's so much bigger.
Yeah.
OG, and he's just like,
dude.
Like what's this guy doing?
Exactly, bro. And OG started beefing with him. But if you rewatched the clip, the ref who was baseline had walked past OG, and so he had say. Baskets here, OG is right here. This is baseline. He was walking this way and saw only this, and this was behind his peripheral vision. So he wasn't even really looking at OG and Gabe. But that was whack. I think that should have totally been a foul there, man. Like I think it was a double foul they called. And
it's like come on, like,
double technical actually.
Yeah, it's like. What is OG
supposed
to do?
It.
Like just
rewatch it, bro. Like
I hate the double tech sometimes because like. If the guy who initiated it, unless the other guy punched him in the face or something.
Yeah, totally.
And like if there's arguing, but the one guy starts it, like what's the guy supposed to just not say anything?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like you instigated this, bro. You started this.
Yeah, it's like why is that double tech?
I know. The league can be so soft.
I know. It's when Kyle Lowry tossed the ball to the ref.
Yeah,
remember that?
See, you know what the thing is that was whack as hell, bro.
It was like
did he get thrown out for that or something?
It was the second text they threw him out, and I was like, dude, it was literally underhand lob pass.
Yeah, that was
and
so
the ref
dumb.
wasn't looking, and he hit him like really lightly in the chest, and he was like,
oh, God, like whack as hell. But also this too, people say the league is soft right now, but I think we also have to remember that these guys are all much larger than your average human beings and much more powerful than your average human beings. So when you do have hard fouls and stuff, I think it's important to note that back in time, those fouls would injure players indefinitely. A lot of those.
Like, remember, how Jokic like body slammed Markieff Morris? Markieff has been out since.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I believe his tweet. He's like, dude, like when you watch it on your phone, you don't truly understand that, like. Stand next to Jokic. Like Keaton, my roommate, is 6'7".
Yeah, and
right?
He looks huge to us.
And he looks big to us. 7 feet
makes Keaton look tiny,
dude.
And Jokic is like 260.
And I would not want Keaton to body check me. If Keaton body check me, bro, you know what I'm saying? Exactly what I'm saying. You got a bunch of these huge guys who are playing in this league. I honestly think you can say the league is soft, but we also have to remember that when guys used to foul each other, those can cause like sometimes season-ending injuries, bro. And it's you don't want that to happen because these people are huge and powerful. So like much more than your average person. And I think that's hard to grasp for people who are like you. You're 6 foot. I'm fucking 5'9", 5'10". Like you know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna get pummeled by these people, right?
Dude, that whole Jokic thing. That kind of made me dislike Jokic a little bit. And he's
that was pretty whack.
I mean, like everyone's like, "Oh, Markieff started it." It's like, dude, it was like everybody fouls like that in the NBA. What Markieff did, it was like a little over aggressive, but Jokic like body slammed.
Remember when that happened to Trae Young and he was like, just kind of brushed it off. He was just like, "No, whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Trae Young's a baller.
Yeah, he's been balling lately.
Dude,
absolutely balling lately. His assists, dude. He's almost averaging a double-double.
I know.
That's crazy.
And I was rewatching just like highlights a few days ago of his, and when they beat the Knicks in the Garden, and he had like a game winner, and everybody's chanting, "Fuck Trae Young, fuck Trae Young," and then he hit
overrated.
and he hit a shot, and he's like looked at them and just like,
yeah, it was just like, Trae Young's got a beef with New York, and I love it. I love it. It's so awesome. I love when when teams and cities pick on players. Like I think if there's one player that Toronto would pick on, it's probably Giannis.
Oh, definitely Giannis.
You know, I just
actually,
love that.
Actually, I don't know. We love Giannis though.
We do love Giannis, but we like to
probably LeBron more because remember everything with LeBronto, all that stuff.
What?
Remember LeBronto? Those memes? Because LeBron would kill us in the playoffs.
Right, yeah.
Sarah started calling it LeBron.
I never heard anything. I never heard
really?
LeBronto. No,
everybody I remember when I think it was when they swept us.
Oh, actually, no, I do remember that. Yeah, because they called it LeBronto because he would beat us. Yeah. Right.
They called it LeBronto because they would win.
Yeah,
LeBron would beat Toronto.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
There you go.
Yeah, didn't quite click there for me, but now I do remember. But yeah, it's I guess we kind of do have a bit, but.
I think we kind of like it. I love Giannis.
I mean, I think we love Giannis, but we know that he's a beast. I think that's why we kind of beef with him. But then again, we also have to think like Toronto's really not the city to like.
We're not like New York.
We're not like New York.
We're too nice.
Unless KD's in the playoffs. Fuck.
That was embarrassing.
That was so bad.
That was bad.
And like not only I was so disappointed with that. Not only because it was unsportsmanlike, but it's like, bro. But you're also representing a whole country, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Man, the worst part of it was after my friend Powell, he once shut up to me about it. He was like, "My Raptors fans are such dicks." And I was like, "What do you want me to say?" I'm sorry.
Like, I'm not all Raptors fans.
Yeah, he's like, "You're an asshole, bro." I was like, "I wasn't cheering." He was like being a dick about it all day. It's like as a joke, but I was like, "I don't know what to say."
Yeah, well, there's nothing really can say at that point.
Yeah, I was like,
I remember all of us in the stadium because we actually, when I was watching the game back in Saskatchewan, they emptied out the Rough Rider Stadium. And you got to watch the game on the giant screen.
Did you go to that?
Hell yeah, I went.
Oh,
I watched game. What game did KD get injured? Game 4? Game 5. Game 5? Yeah, it was game 5. Yeah. I watched game 5 at the Mosaic Stadium, which was it's like a 30,000 person stadium, which to any Americans is going to seem really small, but
they got 180,000.
Yeah, but
that's big
to us here. That's pretty big. Yeah, 30,000 is big, and it was a lot of people there. And I watched that happen, and we heard everybody chanting, and we were all standing there kind of like going like, oh.
But, I mean, when it first happened, I thought he just like tweaked his ankle.
Oh.
I don't know what it was. I wasn't cheering still. I was like, damn, that sucks for them. That's all
Were
I thought.
You?
That's all.
Were you, though?
Okay, I was cheering.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I was like, damn, that sucks. Yeah. But, like, if he just tweaked his ankle, I mean, I'm nice. It's kind of lit.
Yeah.
But then he like destroyed his leg, and I was like, yeah, I wish it didn't happen.
There's some things I want to maybe mention to you off pod. It's not private or anything, but just not related to this podcast. So enough people to talk about. But anyways, I'll get back to the to the content anyway. So that was just started off with Gabe Vincent's beef. Started talking about our 2019 NBA Finals. And I mentioned it's been an extremely physical game. I think that Miami game has been the most physical game I've ever watched of us play.
Really? This season, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
okay,
this
yeah.
season. You know,
Yeah.
no, not of
Best
all
translation
time.
ever. I was
No,
like,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
that's-
no. This season.
Yeah.
I mean, because we have so many guys back and we're so competitive now that we actually have the capacity to be able to compete in these
Yeah.
games. I'd say maybe 2 months ago we
It's
would
still
have.
like every time we play these teams like this, like Miami, Milwaukee, Phoenix, it's like really competitive,
Hell yeah.
which is really good. It says a lot about us. The fact that we're a 9 seed right now and we're really competitive with these teams. It's like we should be up there.
We
if
should,
we were
yeah.
healthy all season, we would be up there.
Yes, absolutely. We
So-
would probably be like third seed or
Yeah.
even second, maybe.
And we got Dallas tonight. That's gonna be another one. Because
Yeah.
Dallas has been really good lately.
I'm actually so excited to watch this game. I'm gonna have to take a nap before the game because I'm tired.
Dallas 25-19 right now, and their defense is really good.
Interesting. So fourth quarter, Miami started making crazy shots. Duncan Robinson started shooting on us and just getting hella annoying. Gabe Vincent started hitting shots on us.
Tyler Hero.
Yeah, Tyler Hero, bro. This guy started going off.
He had a dunk.
So annoying. Yeah, he did. Was it on Precious?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Dad, damn. Scotty with a crazy contested dunk.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
That was
man.
insane, bro.
Man, Caleb Martin, buddy.
Dude.
Like I've liked the Martin twins for a while. Since like
Me too.
Nevada. I've been like, damn, these guys are cool, man. It's cool they're twins and they're like they're both really good. Like they were both Cody Martin was 2nd round pick. Caleb was undrafted.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then Charlotte dropped Caleb, so they weren't on the same team. And this is the
Right.
first time in like ever they haven't been on the same team. Because they both played Nevada together. And then
been balling
he's
in
been
Miami, yeah.
dude. I love it. And then, dude, the first foul, everybody was freaking out about the actual foul where his hand was on Scotty's back. I don't think that was that dirty. I thought that was fine. It was just.
But it was on the way down, though. He pushed him,
Yeah,
though.
so like on the way up, he had his arm on his back. He's trying to block it.
Yes,
Then like
yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like I mean, it was
Happens
still
in basketball.
Happens. You know, it was still could have been smart, not more thought out. But like you're not thinking like that in the game. I totally understood that. But then when Scotty was falling, he was like, like. I was like, come on, dude.
I
Like,
know.
grab him, help him up, you know?
Well, and I totally think that should have been a flagrant foul.
Oh,
it
absolutely. It
was dangerous.
should have
and
been a flagrant foul.
I cannot believe they didn't call that a flagrant
I
foul.
don't know how they can't call that but they'll call other stuff. Like if you're pivoting, elbow someone in the face, it's a flagrant.
Yeah, what the
But
fuck?
you're not going to call him pushing
when
on a
Scotty
fast
could have been
break.
out for the season because of some fucking stupid contest for a dunk.
I know.
Like, and it's
Scotty
like,
was so nice about it. Scotty apologized to the lady on Twitter.
wow.
And it wasn't his fault.
Because people were mad at him for not apologizing to the lady
I know.
in the
it's
game. I'm like,
come on.
bro,
my
this
guy.
this guy could have like broke his neck. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy could
And
like
no one said anything about Caleb Martin.
no one.
He was like,
dude.
good foul.
And you know,
What a
Scotty
dunk,
missed
though.
the free throw, but OG hit a 3 right after, so ball doesn't lie.
Yeah.
And you know, I
But what a
thought that
dunk.
was
What a dunk. Oh my God.
insane.
He got the ball and he knew where he was going right where he grabbed it.
Because I saw the highlights before I rewatched the game. So as I'm rewatching the game, I'm like, oh, this is it. This is it. Boom. Just absolute slam. So I was
I thought he missed it at first.
I thought he missed it too.
Yeah, because Matt didn't react. Matt was like, "Oh my god," because this guy got super hurt, and then I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god." And then I saw
And
he
even
made
when you
it, and I
rewatch,
was
even
like,
when you watch the highlight video, like it doesn't even really look like it went in. But
Yeah.
just, yeah.
just because Caleb absolutely destroyed him.
Yeah, I was not impressed with that. I was really not. I thought that totally should have been a flagrant foul, man.
I would
Honestly,
be
even
at peace with it if they called it a flagrant.
yeah.
At least call it what it is.
Well, and even Matt said like he was like
I thought he was gonna get kicked out of the game.
kicked out of the game. I was like, honestly, if he got kicked out of the game, I wouldn't be surprised either. Because bro, that shit was
dangerous.
hella dangerous, bro.
And just the fact that it's so
I mean,
annoying
I
because
can't imagine that Raptors front office is not going to be talking to the NBA about that.
no, because them calling that a common foul sets it up for future games, saying, "Yeah, you can push guys. You can
Yes.
push guys on fast breaks. It's a regular old foul to me."
That's facts.
It's like, come on, like you can't allow that kind of stuff.
No, man.
That's too dangerous.
way too dangerous, bro.
And that is like unnecessary contact. That's what flagrants
Yeah.
are. It's unnecessary contact. He pushed him Scotty wouldn't go flying into the crowd by himself, you know. So anyway, that kind of annoyed me.
Yeah, it was whack as hell.
Yeah, but
Um,
whatever.
yeah. So, okay, I mentioned this. I wanted to actually get Matt got mad at Amy for talking about Florida. I totally missed this.
I mentioned that in the group chat.
Yeah, because I thought her commentating. I actually don't mind her. Actually, I like her as a commentator.
so
but
Did you
I
see the
don't-
conversation, or did you just write it down from hearing it? Because I said that in the
Yeah, Matt was genuinely
Yeah,
mad at
because
her, and
this
I was
is-
like,
this-
wait, what? I totally
well,
missed what the fuck she was even
because-
saying.
So Amy Audibert played 4 years at University of Miami basketball, but she played like 2 minutes a game in her senior year. Like she didn't play much, and she really overrepresents it, and it's like kind of annoying. She's like, Miami Hurricanes represent, and they playing in Miami. She's like, my hometown, Matt, and it's like, take it down a notch, Jamie. Anyway, so then Scotty played at Florida State, right, which is in Tallahassee, and
that's upstate.
I think so. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
Probably. I mean, Miami's pretty low state, so it's probably upstate. Because Miami's like south. Yeah. So Amy was. So Matt said, Scotty playing well back at home in Florida, and Amy was like, I wouldn't say back home, Matt. And he's like, oh, what? Florida. He played at Florida State, and she's like, this is the home of the Hurricanes, and she's like, okay, sorry, Tallahassee. He's close to home, and she said. Yeah, he's lucky he's not actually there though. Like,
why?
Because that's what Florida State is. And Florida State and Miami are like rivals because they're in the same state.
Okay.
And just like totally shit talking Tallahassee and Florida State, and just like, and Matt was like, he's like, thank you, Amy, or something like that.
No, he's like, no, he actually even said, he was like, come on, like, what are you?
Yeah, you know, yeah, he was like, what are you saying? Come on. Like,
yeah.
And like trying to seem cool about it, but he like clearly tells like,
no, I could.
You could tell he was
He
like,
had a stern tone in his voice that was
Yeah.
like, stop talking about this.
Yeah,
because
he was like, she wants to talking about she actually played in Miami. I'm like, Amy, thank you. I know. like, let me look up her stats again. I looked up a while ago, but
Elias is looking up Amy's stats right now.
Dude, I think Amy has been great, but man, she just talks so
yeah,
much.
that I noticed was whack, but I wasn't paying enough attention to what she was saying to notice what the conversation was about.
Yeah, because every time she said Miami, I was like, oh my god, Amy, thank you. I know you played in Miami, and then she's like, good thing they're not in Tallahassee right now. What a horrible city. Basically, is what she was saying, and that's like, oh my god, stop. Like, it's fine. You don't play there anymore. Let me find these.
I mean, she has been better than recent commentators, to be honest.
Leo Rattins, definitely better than Leo Rattins.
I don't really mind Leo, to be honest with you.
I like I like him now more than like his job now than before. Come on, Amy.
No one beats Jack though.
No, Jack and Matt.
Jack and Matt are the best.
They are the.
Oh, they're the dynamic duo.
Even
I think some of the best commentators in the NBA, not because they are. I mean, they are very insightful. They are very Raptors opinionated.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what they're all going to be.
Right. But they're so entertaining together. They just have this vibe, and like Matt's
their chemistry is so good too. They, like after a dunk, Matt would be like, "Let's hear it, Jack." And then he was like,
yeah, like he lets him say things, and there's a dynamic, there's a flow, there's a chemistry. Like you're right.
They just always know what they're going to say, and then
when something crazy happens, Matt knows
to be quiet.
Because Jack's gonna say something. Yeah.
And then, oh my god, sorry.
It's okay. You can just puke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can speak right there.
Actually, just in my hand right
yeah,
here.
I got you.
It'll make sense if you're watching on YouTube.
So it's so awesome. Oh yeah, it's like when Matt started doing like a KFC ad or something, and then like randomly in the middle, Jack would be like, "Pockets!" But it won't phase Matt because Matt just knows it's coming. He'll say it at a random time too. Like most people would be like, "What?"
Yeah.
But like Matt's like,
or even just like it's like an ad for toothpaste, and Jack will be like, "Gotta brush them teeth, Matty D." Like what? It's like what?
Gotta get those gums, Matty D. And Matt's like unfazed by it. It's so great.
It's awesome.
Like most of the time, like this highlights brought to you by KFC, and Jack's like, "Pockets!" And Matt's just like unfazed. Most guys would be like, "What the fuck?"
if you're not familiar with Jack, Jack and the Raptors, like if you're watching the Raptors stream, you'd be like,
"What?" Okay.
But
what's another one? Like the keg. What does he say for the keg? He's something really funny for the keg.
Oh, I don't remember. Let's finish this game.
Okay,
yeah, we should finish this game.
Yeah.
So I made a note that we're not making use of our offensive possessions. They were scoring way too much in transition. Mm-hmm. There was a bunch of transition plays that really made quite the separation in the league that really, honestly, I think what lost us that game was honestly all those points in the stretch and transition, because the closest we ever got to coming was 3 points, and they were still building off of that transition period where they scored. I think they almost got the lead. They got the lead to like 9 points or 10 points or something, or 11 points or something. Dumb challenge call by Eric Spoelstra. I was like, what? For Bam blocking OG trying to dunk? Like, that he totally fouled him.
I think Bam was like, "Yo, replay it." So he was like, "All right, fine, I'll replay." I think it was near the end of the game.
Yeah,
too,
it was.
It
It was kind of. Yeah, it was like I think it was like 3 minutes left. Or
yeah,
something.
and then we had some momentum going. So
yeah, but I just think that was like, dude, he clearly fouled him. It was an easy foul.
Yeah.
But Matt was right. He mentioned we got to make more free throws, man. Chris is like our best free throw shooter for that night.
So bad recently,
So
dude.
bad. Even Pascal. I'm like Pascal, bro. He's normally a great free throw shooter.
Like the Detroit game, the Milwaukee game, we were 11 for 20 from the free throw line.
Wow.
And then the Phoenix game were really bad too. I forget what the actual numbers are for that game, but
damn,
those those are free. Like,
yeah,
man, you missed 3 or 4 a game, sure, that's
especially
fine.
Pascal, bro.
Pascal,
like
he's getting there a
Pascal,
lot.
man. Like
he was 5 for 9 against Milwaukee.
Yeah, bro. Like that's unacceptable, bro.
No.
And yet Giannis is gonna go what 14 or 17 for 17? Like, come on, bro.
That's stupid. That's crazy.
Oh. Like if Giannis can shoot 17 for 17,
just looking at
Pascal, you can go at least 8 for 9.
Just looking at that, the box
7 for
score
9.
looks unreal.
Yeah.
17 for 17.
That's crazy.
Shout out Giannis coming to Toronto.
Right. Precious, I mentioned, was looking very decisive near the end. He was making very quick decisions.
Yep.
There was less of this mental process that we talked about, that we could literally see when watching him play. It seemed like he was getting the ball, going right to the basket, squaring right up.
Or making a pass right away.
Making a pass,
He loves to grab that ball and go ISO for no reason. The unwarranted ISOs. But no, he was making quick passes. And, like most of the second
and
half,
getting rebounds too, like off of other people's shots or his own shot attempts.
He had a wicked rebounding display this game. He had 15, 6 of them offensive.
Very good. Very, very impressed with that. I was honestly decently impressed with Precious this game. Not a whole lot of complaints. I mean, his fouls were not ideal, but his defense was solid. And honestly, like, he's that guy that we are going to... If there's anyone to rack up all those fouls... Oh, sorry, no, OG got all the fouls. If there's anyone to rack up fouls, it's going to be Precious, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
and he's young. It's fine.
Right.
I'm not crazy.
True.
About
and
it.
honestly, for him to not foul out in games like this, being that young and playing for as many minutes as he did, is actually quite impressive.
It is.
So final ended up being 99-104. Final game thoughts. I think that we really lost that game in the stretch and transition. I think if we would have played better defense and made more use of our offensive possessions, it would have been a much closer game.
I think they just got tired, dude.
Yeah.
And you can't even blame
totally.
him. Like,
even Fred, dude. Fred's been gassed.
Pascal 42 minutes, Fred 40, Scotty 39,
Yep.
Precious 36, OG 34, Boucher 38.
Yeah.
And then Justin played 9.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, this was a rough and hard fought game. Scotty's performance reminds me a lot of how it was looking earlier this season.
Yeah, I want to talk about. He made some threes. Just he looked more in himself.
Yeah, totally.
Which is really nice. And
I hope this is a stepping point to be more like he was earlier in the season.
Get out of that slump.
Yeah, because we know he's capable of it. We know he's absolutely capable of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's kind of been falling out of that whole Rookie of the Year talk.
Yeah,
past couple weeks.
I know.
Which, I mean, it's Evan Mobley. I got to be honest. I think at this point, it's Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley's so
I've been
good.
thinking so too.
He's so good. Hey, man, Scotty will win MVP. It's all good.
Honestly,
Evan can have his Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, Scotty could definitely have
that trophy.
He
that
could.
Big trophy.
He could. Yeah. So. Yeah, needing to hit our free throws and foul less, but I can understand in this one because we only had so many guys playing. Rebounding was great, man. I think we had lots of great job crashing the boards, offensive and defensive. Lots of great things from this game that are, I mean, we lost to Miami playing only, 6, 7 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
that's
like, barely lost.
Yeah, we barely lost. Honestly, I would say we only lost in that one little stretch because we did come back near the end of that quarter.
It was coming back and forth for the most of the game. There was that one 4-minute stretch where Miami just went on like an 8-0, 9-0 run.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're at a point where we've been at recently where every bucket's so important. Mm-hmm. It seems like it's so hard to score sometimes.
Yeah, man.
So it's like 9 points, a lot of points.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah, Fred was quieter this game, but he was still clutch near the end. That was pretty crazy.
That's per usual.
All right, and that's it. So I just want to say this quickly. Sam mentioned this in our group chat. He wanted us to say this. He just wanted to say, this is coming from Sam, that Pascal is the 3rd best passing big man in the NBA besides Giannis and Jokic.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah?
Let me look at...
We talked about Pascal's passing recently. It was one of our clips that we posted.
Vucevic is good. not as good. Adebayo is good, but not as good. Who do you say? Giannis and Jokic?
Jokic.
He's better than Embiid. Better than Randall. Sabonis. I'd still give it to Pascal. It's fun. Just going there.
Vibing.
Oh, come on, Draymond.
Oh, yeah.
Draymond's better than Pascal.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just put that in there right now.
So and I'm pretty sure Sam would probably agree.
Oh, Sam would agree with that.
So he's probably
I think he's
4th.
forgot about him.
Yeah. I'm going to text him right now.
You idiot, Sam. Forgot about Draymond Green.
Maybe, honestly, screw it. I'm going to give him a call, see if he answers, just to tell him.
Oh, come on. That'd be so funny.
Let's see if I can record.
Are you FaceTiming or just calling? Probably just calling because I'd be outside.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I don't know if I can.
We just hold it to the mic. It's fine. It's for like 2 minutes. Not even. Oh, yeah. There it is.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll record inside my. Sam.
Hey.
Elias has something to tell you.
You forgot about Draymond Green in that list of yours of passing big men.
Oh, fuck.
So you just got embarrassed.
Did you say it on the podcast?
Oh yeah, this is we're on the podcast now. I just wanted to embarrass you. I just wanted to embarrass you live.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, that's really bad on my part.
I thought for a second.
Well, you're a big Draymond fan, Sam.
Yeah. You also forgot about Jay Sean Tate.
I like Jay Sean Tate.
Joking.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry, Draymond. That's embarrassing.
That's tough.
No worries.
Jamon's gonna text me after this, dude. I got all these numbers, by the way.
Yeah.
Jamon's gonna text me after this and be like, "Yo, Sam's got to get off that podcast."
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, that's all I want to say, Sam.
Yeah. Well,
Happy shoveling.
yeah, happy shoveling, Sam.
Yeah, shut up. This is my favorite podcast.
Okay, Sam. We'll talk to you later, man.
See you guys.
You got him on the pod, eh? And managed to make his
Sam.
appearance.
I'm so excited for Sam to come back.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be so lit.
gonna be
Is
a
that
great day.
next week?
28th. 8 days. 9 days, sorry.
It is next week.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Are we
So,
gonna
yeah.
pick him up?
yeah, we absolutely can.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's gonna crash here, so
Oh yeah, okay. Let me come with. Are you gonna pick it? So I'll come with you then.
sure,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely. Okay. Let's move on. I mean, what do we really want to say about the Miami game?
I had a couple
Yeah, sure,
things. Well, I guess this kind of what I want to talk about anyway. I want to talk about we don't talk about like actual set trades, but I want to talk about the fact that we need trades. We need to make a trade or two
Really, you think so?
because it's just for our bench's sake. I mean,
Yeah.
I really want Jakob Poeltl like so bad. The more I've thought about it the past couple of days, like he's perfect. He's had such a soft touch around the rim. He's 7'1". He can protect the rim. He's a paint protector. He's a big guy in the paint, right? Even if he's not blocking shots, his presence is great. And
He used to play for us.
and that's the story, dude. Remember how we were saying Fred, OG, Pascal, those are all bench rub guys. So is Jakob, and now they're all starters if he came back.
Yeah, but Sam brought up a good point though that the Spurs are fairly unlikely to trade.
Oh, that was me that said that.
Oh,
And-
was that you?
Yeah,
Oh.
but they actually just made a trade last night.
Really?
There was a 3-team trade. It was Bryn Forbes, who was on the Spurs, to Denver, Bol and
Right.
yeah,
Yes.
Bol and PJ Dozier to
Bobo's going to the
Boston.
Celtics
Yeah,
now.
he's not going to play for the
Oh
Celtics.
man, it's so bad.
No, he's done. Sorry, Bull.
I thought Bol had potential.
I thought he did too, man. But nah, he's too. That's what I'm worried about. Chet Holmgren, who's Chet Holmgren.
Yes, right.
He's
Yeah.
so lanky, and I don't know how good he's gonna be. Anyway, yeah, it's like the Jakob Poeltl, who I would absolutely love. Is the only thing that brings me hesitancy is his free throw shooting is
Yeah,
abysmal.
well, and also he can't really space the floor like
No, he
we
can't. He
want
can't.
to, you know?
But I think we got to change up a little bit because I mean, like we have Precious and Kem, they can't space the floor either.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So, but we're trying to put them outside. Like you see Kem outside all the time. You see Precious outside, all the
and
time.
they're not even being respected at
no,
all.
no,
Yeah,
they shouldn't be. They're there to pass it away.
That's true.
So
might as well put a big down there.
might as well put a 7'1" dude down there who has being able to just get him the ball and has a nice little baby hook. Awesome. That'd be awesome for us. He's been playing great this season too. Just the only thing is that I don't know. That's been rumored, but I don't really see the Spurs side of it. Why they would trade him. unless they're just ready to move on to something else. But
Well, and the thing is what can we give though that they would want?
it wouldn't be much. That's the thing.
That's
We
the
give
thing.
him a pick. I made like a mock trade not too long ago, or like yesterday or something, and it was Kem Birch, Malachi, and next year's pick, lottery protected. That's probably, if it were to happen, it's probably something like that. We might have to give like Delano, which would be interesting.
No.
Really,
No.
I would say yes.
No.
I would say that, dude. Yeah,
No.
Jakob's good, bro.
No, but
I
that's
love
the
it.
thing is like, well then what's
He's
the point
26 too. He fits the timeline.
Okay, that's fair.
They all grow together, and then like by the time like they're all entering their primes right now, technically age wise, right? So then you get Jakob too, and then just that's the team for a while, and it'll work, I think. So anyway, there's that. But also,
I don't want to give up Delano though.
I know it'd be tough, but yeah, man, business.
He's the first player from Toronto to be drafted to Toronto.
Is he the first?
First player
Yeah,
from
he is.
Toronto
Yeah,
to
he
be
is.
drafted to Toronto. We got to keep him around.
First Toronto man's.
Yeah. Plus, I
but-
think Delano has a lot of upside.
But Jakob Pertl is the
potential.
first Austrian player. Just saying.
All right.
But I mean, so there's that. But also, we just need a bench too.
Yeah.
We just need some guys at the bench. And I was having this conversation with Sam last night or something. We were talking about. He said that we were talking about this like the Bryn Forbes thing, like that small trade, and he said he kind of wanted Bryn Forbes in the Raptors, and we were just talking about it more. Like I think what we need, rather than like Bryn Forbes is a shooter. I don't think we need a shooter. I think we need a shot creator.
Yeah.
So I think the problem with Svi and just the Raptors in general is that we have a really bad time implementing shooters off the bench because shooters need a lot of help. Like guys like JJ Redick, even like when we had Danny Green, these guys are coming off screens. Like there's plays ran for these guys. So if they're starting, sure. Like we started Danny Green, he shot 45% for three from us. Like he was amazing.
Except for the playoffs.
Except for the playoffs. But we won anyway, so it's fine. But when we have guys like Svi, who's a shooter off the bench, we're not going to put enough effort into making plays for him. You know what I mean? So I think rather than getting a shooter off the bench, I think it just turned out like Svi because we're not. I mean, they're just forced to do their own thing because we're not running plays for them. So I think we need like, not saying Terrence Ross, we need like a Terrence Ross type.
Yeah. I remember
like,
you mentioned this last podcast too. I think.
where we just need guys who you can give the ball to and say go score. Like
Yeah.
a budget Gary Trent, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I think we need because we do need more. Like a trade, I think a trade does have to be made this season if we want to compete at all. Because once the playoffs come around, if we're playing with six guys, we're fucked, for lack of better words. There's like no chance we have any chance with Milwaukee if we have if we're running with six guys. So and one of them is Precious, who's never really been a big part of a playoff team. So anyway, we'll see what happens there. But I definitely think a trade needs to be made.
Well, that's interesting. I don't really know how I feel about any trades at this point, but you are right. Our bench is tough. It's sadness when it comes to our bench because we can't sustain playing just 6-7 guys the entire time.
No,
and we got to remember that there's still injuries, and
playoffs are intense. Dude.
Yeah,
like, that takes a toll on your body. So if you're playing 40 minutes a game in the playoffs every game, after playing it for
in
the whole
series
season,
that can go to 7,
it's too much to ask.
It's very true. Do we want to get into a quick player of the week and then moving ahead?
Yep.
All right. So, Elias, why don't you go ahead with your player of the week?
Okay, my player of the week, I changed it up because I was going to give some love to someone else, but I think has to be Pascal Siakam.
Okay.
If I play the week because the past 3 games, Detroit, Milwaukee, and Miami, double in each one.
Wow.
And his playmaking has just been amazing, dude. It has been insane.
I mean, we've actually had some fun in our group chat going back to old clips of, talking about how Pascal we don't need him, and how he's past his prime, and now he's having like his all-star season.
The last part of that clip is me saying like he's past his prime,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh man, and it's just like.
Well, at the time, he wasn't good. He wasn't playing good. We didn't need him,
and it didn't
time.
look good either.
No.
It didn't look good. It was very. I mean, it's tough.
But he saw the clip and he
Yeah.
was like, "I'm gonna prove this mofo wrong," and he did.
Definitely saw the clip. Yeah,
definitely saw the clip.
Yeah, he saw the clip.
Guys, he saw the clip.
He saw the clip.
He saw
the clip.
You guys know he saw the clip. Come on.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But So it's. I definitely think that's a great. It's a great pick.
Like Detroit 23-11. rebounds. Milwaukee, 30 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds.
Wow.
And Miami.
His rebounding actually has been crazy lately.
Miami, 18 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
10 assists back-to-back games, dude.
That's
for a
wild.
power forward. It's he's really becoming something like new. He's becoming a whole new player, and he looks so within himself. And if he can sustain this, which I think he can, he's gonna be if not an all-star, not this year, maybe next year.
Yeah, totally. I think if he can keep this up for, and his 3-point shooting has been great too. I mean, he doesn't take a whole lot of threes.
No, but he's like Milwaukee is 3 for 3.
Right.
He didn't make one. He only shot a couple though, in against Miami, and then like 1 for 2 against Detroit. So no, that was big shout out to Pascal, man, for totally turning things around, really changing himself too, which I think is huge. Because last season I was so worried he was getting stuck in that mindset where I'm the guy.
Yeah,
and
right.
I gotta do the guy things.
Yes, right.
And that's why he looks so bad.
But then you
'cause he
realize
forced everything.
You watch a game like the Milwaukee game, and you're like, damn, Pascal scored 30 points. Oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those moments. You know what I mean? You want those, oh shit, Pascal scored 30 points, instead of Pascal looks like he's going out there to try to score 30 points. You know what I'm saying? Like he works much better in the system when he plays his specific role.
Wait, didn't Pascal have 30, 10, and 10 against Milwaukee?
Yes.
Basketball Reference is 30, 10, and 8.
That's cap because he had a triple-double that game.
Yeah, that was like a second career one. I read
That's
that.
what I'm
I read that, and
saying.
I was like,
that's what I'm saying. Basketball Reference, I don't think is always accurate because there was something messed up too that I
remember you talking about that. I
yeah,
forget what it was.
saw a while ago.
Do you remember what it was?
He definitely had something shot attempts, I think, for someone.
NBA says 8 rebounds too.
No,
They took them away, dude.
Why?
You can do that. They like rewatch the games and make sure the stats are right.
Wow, that's fucking cheese.
Damn, that's disappointing. I didn't even
Very
know that.
disappointing.
No one talked about that. That's
Well, we'll call it a triple.
it. Still says in the headlines, Siakam's triple double leads Raptors to
Yeah.
big win.
Right.
Man, it's triple double in my mind.
Yeah, triple double in my
Pascal.
mind too.
Anyway, yeah, outstanding performance in the past 3 games by Mr. Siakam.
Absolutely. I think that's a great choice. Yeah, Pascal is looking so in his he's playing within himself. You know what I mean? He's doing all the things that we love and know Pascal for doing, and that makes me proud to have this jersey here. I mean, it's just like I'm proud to be a Pascal Raptors fan because of Pascal Siakam. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he's been playing, and yeah, he's just been so great as of lately, and he's the type of guy that now we don't need to worry about.
No,
We don't need to worry about him
exactly.
anymore.
And that was the thing before. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to get from every game.
Right.
Now I know I'm going to get great playmaking.
Whether
Good
he
decision
scores
making.
15 points or he scores 30 points,
Yeah.
we know he's going to have a good game. And I agree. So I wanted to give the player of the week. I mean, I think we've given this guy player of the week quite a few weeks in a row, but just because I think we've been seeing just progressively even better and better, but it's Chris Boucher, again, for me.
Agreed.
How many rebounds did he have in the Miami game?
He had
Maybe 11?
10. 6 offensive.
Exactly. 6 offensive rebounds. Like,
And 23 points.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 23
Forgot about
points.
that.
Like, I think the
He's our leading
reason-
scorer of that game.
Right. Yeah, like I chose Chris just because like he's another guy who I'm starting to worry about less and less the more I watch him play and the more games he's been playing.
He shoots
in.
threes now, and I'm A-okay with it.
Exactly. And as long as I can make sure that he's making the right decisions otherwise, he made 2 threes against Miami. Like,
Yeah, he did.
You know, I think he went 2 for what, 5? 2 for 4?
4.
2 for 4? Yeah, so 50% from 3, like
9 free throw shots, too.
hell
7 for
yeah,
9.
hell yeah. He got to the line a lot, and I think he's aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
He's great at drawing fouls. He's such a great rebounder. Somebody who's just like, you know, I'm just so impressed with the way Chris has improved in such a short amount of time. And honestly, by improve, I just mean like doing the things we know Chris is good at, and not trying to go out there and be a fucking superstar.
Yeah.
Like you're like, Chris, you want to score 23 points? Do what you did in Miami. Do that every single game. That's how you become a great player, man. That's how you are.
Yeah.
Become a great player. You don't become a great player trying to be like KD
Yeah, and like
and failing.
I forget who said it, but one guy was talking about how to make it in the NBA, one player. And he said you really got to understand that you have a role. Because in high school and in college, these guys are all the guy.
Right.
They're the superstar of that team. Chris Boucher was a superstar at one point, right? In Oregon, for that team. Even just like any guy, like, you know, David Johnson was the superstar for his team in college and high school, right? But now you come to the NBA and it's like, whoa, it's a totally different role now. Like
The superstars are the best basketball players
in the world. They're the top 10 on the planet. Like Chris, like
these humans are abnormal humans.
Yeah.
They are not normal
yeah,
people.
like everybody in the NBA is not going to be that, and it's just, but they all have the capability to be that. I
Mm-hmm.
think, but it's just like you got to understand the way you play is going to be utilized. And just like so, Chris Boucher's strengths are going to be
back to
utilized.
basics.
Exactly, it's back to basics, and I think it's something that Chris Boucher is just now realizing, and I think it's really important that he's doing that. Because again, like and all these guys are outstanding basketball players and the best in the world, but you're not. And like a lot of guys, are like, oh, I could beat them 1-on-1. It's like, no, you can't. Now you can. David Johnson would destroy you in 1-on-1.
Destroy,
Yeah,
yo.
like,
Chris Boucher would destroy.
Chris Boucher would kill in a 1-on-1. Dude. That's what he does for his living. But you just don't see that in the NBA because they're played as their role, right?
Yeah.
They're not played to be, okay, go ISO 1-on-1 this guy and score, you know? So, yeah. Anyway.
Totally. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's it for this episode of the podcast.
Ahead. Little look ahead real quick.
Yeah, looking ahead.
Yeah. We
Dallas
got
game tonight.
Dallas tonight. Dallas has been very good as of late, so that'll be a really tough game. Going against Luka. It'll be interesting. We might put Pascal on him because I don't think Fred can handle Luka. To be honest.
Definitely
Luka's
not.
too big.
Pascal and Luka
Fred,
will be a good
Fred can
matchup.
handle him. I don't think Fred can't handle him, but he's probably too big.
Inside, yeah. There's no way inside.
Then we got Washington on Friday. It's like the fourth time we played in the season, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. They've been falling off a cliff, but Kuzma's been really good lately.
Yeah.
But,
And we beat Washington last time we played them, I think.
yeah, we beat them twice this season. The only game they beat us was the first game of the season.
Yeah.
We were absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I want to go back and watch that. Like that's kind of funny.
The game?
No, just like our podcast.
Oh, our
after.
podcast.
Yeah, because we were like, go guys, it's a whole season. It's all this stuff. This isn't who we are.
Yeah. We're learning too, guys. This is the
Yeah.
first time we've ever done this.
That's really funny. And then we play Portland on Sunday. I'm not sure if we'll record before or after, but Dame's out for a while. CJ just got back playing against Norman Powell back in Toronto. Hopefully fans back really soon. I don't know. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Who knows? Ontario said something about loosening up some restrictions. I read an article today. So
and initially it was 3 weeks, no fans. This will be after 3 weeks. So we'll see.
Hopefully.
They haven't said anything about extending it, so.
Well, let's hope.
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for tuning into the podcast. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever else you get your podcasts, make sure to leave us a rating and also leave us a review. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at RapChat Podcast, where we post new clips of the show every single week. I'm your host, Luke Dick.
I'm Elias Eldridge.
And Sam Kenny was on the phone. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Later.